There it is, right there. So I'm back home in the office after a fantastic week in California. And obviously one of the high points was doing the Dimebash and playing Dimebag's guitars. If you haven't seen that video already, I mean, you should go do so. It was a very, very big and important opportunity for me. So meant a lot to me. But after I released that video, a lot of people were asking what I was using to get that amazing guitar tone. And while some of you already know what I was using, you know, I'm gonna show you right now. Took out the case. Basically, I was using the new Quad Cortex Mini and the captures I made for it. So sort of like designing a Dimebag tone using this and a tube power amplifier. Now, when I did initially make this preset that I was using, the rhythm and the lead preset, I was using and expecting to use a KSR power amplifier, you know, 606 power amplifier. But when I got there, they already had EVH amplifier. So I figured, you know, I'm just going to use the EVH as that are already plugged into the cabinets and all that, and use that as a power amplifier. Now, if you are aware of 5150s and how they kind of work in terms of power amplifiers and using stuff in the loop, there is a little bit of a problem with them. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a problem. It's more of a decision on how they decided to design their amplifiers. And usually when you have a power amplifier like this, you usually have a master volume. And most amplifiers out there, the master volume works post effects loop, after the effects loop. So if you will connect a Quad Cortex or a model or anything like that into an effects loop, you'll be able to use the master volume of the amplifier to go up and down in volume. But with 5150s, when you connect something into the effects loop return in an EVH 5150 or, you know, PV 5150, the volume will be full on, which means that the master volume is before the effects loop. That means when you connect something into the effects loop, the volume will be maxed out. It will be insane. You would have to go down on your modeler unit and turn that down. So that's a big difference from using a traditional power amplifier or a traditional guitar amplifier head. Also, the loop of the EVH, it does sound very, very different from other loops. I much rather use a strict power amplifier like this for an occasion like this. So I'm gonna hook all of this up like I would be using it at the Dimebash, and I'm gonna demonstrate, and you know, I'll record it with my stereo microphone. Hopefully it can get some sort of a good idea of the tone and all that. So, fun fact, I did bring this recorder with me to the Dimebash, and I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be able to record using these stereo microphones, connect my Quad Cortex into the direct input here, and be able to record the whole set perfectly. So I brought this on my pedalboard. I had it like this. I had it like this on the pedalboard so I can get some stereo going, and then, you know, direct output from here into here, and I'll be able to record the whole show and get sort of like a better sound, you know, or I'll at least be able to control my guitar tone. But as I got to the show, clicked record, it said on the screen, no SD card. Classic Ola Englund. You know, I've forgotten to put in a memory card into this Zoom recorder. If you haven't seen the Zoom recorder, by the way, it's something I've been using on the Haunted shows as well, where I can record the room with these XI microphones right there in stereo, and then I had two inputs, and usually I do let Judas, our sound engineer guy, connect from the mixing desk into this thing, and I have some options to mix, you know. So I'm gonna start by putting in a micro SD card, and that's just the most stupid thing, man. Like, you know, one of the biggest moments of my life getting to play Dimebag's guitars, and I didn't fucking put a SD card in the recorder. I know. Another cool thing about this pedalboard too is that, you know, using the Quad Cortex Mini, all I have to do with the pedalboard is change the power cable to a US one, and it will work in the US as well, or any other country. So I just bring a separate power cable for wherever I'm going. But since I'm in Europe, I'm going to use a European Swedish plug right now. That's pretty cool, because then I don't have to think about, you know, power converting my shit At least when you have a power amplifier. If I would go to the US, I would probably just rent a power amp or something like that there. That's for 110 volts or 120 volts. So that's pretty cool. I mean, technically I could have a smaller pedalboard now because a quad cortex would fit on this board together with this wireless right there. And the quad cortex mini is just so small. There's the regular quad cortex right there. Maybe I can put the expression pedal on there now. I'll have to think about it. So the way I have it connected right now is that this send right there is going to the power amplifier that's up here that feeds the cabinet. But then I have the direct output going to my stereo microphone that's over here. And when I was playing Dimebash, I didn't utilize the direct at all, only the send that goes to the amplifier and cabinet. The idea was for me to record my direct tone in my stereo microphone using the direct output, you know, the SD card. I didn't do that. So if you're wondering what you heard on the show, that was a stereo microphone on the camera. So not too bad of a sound, I would say, for just, you know, something like that. Just taping the taping my wireless back onto my strap. Let me see. So there you go. Tape it like that on the strap. All right, I think it's time for a dog break. Även hejsan! Oh, I get that feeling. Absolutely. Have you been sleeping? Have you been sleeping? Oh. Okay. Do you know that you're being filmed or something? Vet du att du håller på? Här då. Ja, du är cool, Leo. Du är cool. Hej på dig. Oh, you smell like fucking death in your mouth. What have you been eating? What have you been eating? All right. Break is over. Let's go. Also, something I didn't think about. Come here, I'll show you. When I was practicing this, setting up the tone, I was using my Dime Slime over there, which has a original Bill Lawrence pickup in it. You know, I set up my tone and all that. I had an overdrive engaged, which made it sound very like, you know, Dimebag-esque. But as soon as I plugged in the Southern Cross, you know, Dimebag Southern Cross, that had a Dimebucker in it, the sound was just completely over the top. So I had to disengage. There's an overdrive right there that I disengaged for the actual show. That was on when I set up the tone. So the sound was very different from when I set it up here to what I was actually using when I was there. I'm gonna let it be as it is right now, and then we're gonna see and check how it works and how it sounds. Also, I saw that Shure had a new wireless system going, but I didn't see it at NAMM. Kind of want to try it out. If it has better latency, then I'm definitely interested. This is why I gotta stop for what guitar picks. I don't have anyone left. The fuck am... Okay, let's just this. So now I've set up that thing so the direct signal cuts through. So basically all I have right now, which is the rhythm tone, is my Old Last Gentleman Relish capture that's available on the cloud, by the way, so you can download that. And that goes straight into the send, which goes to the ampli cabinet. So it's basically, right now, it's just the initial gate, that capture, and the power amp. It sounds like this. It's a little bit more edge. pretty good. And then I have the lead tone. And right here, it's basically an added delay, and that's it. And then I have the clean tone I use for cemetery gates. It's so out of tune. It's a little bit broken up. Kind of wanted that. And then for hard lines, I use this. So basically, that's it. Let me shut off the overdrive for the rhythm again. And crank it. Oh yeah, this guitar is out of tune, but you know, you get the idea. So there you go. Let me see if that sounded good or not. I have absolutely no idea. So yeah, very happy of using this rig for the Dimebash. I had a couple of issues with not hearing myself, and it wasn't too loud for me. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's just chaos, man. You just gotta endure and, you know, make the best of it. But yeah, extremely stoked about that whole Dimebash thing, and hopefully I get to do it again. And also, dude, Attila, fucking incredible. Holy shit. He's the guy, man. I love Attila. And also, obviously, you know, playing with Charlie Benante, Roy Mayorga, Tony Campos, and all these other guys, I mean, absolute pleasure and honor, obviously. So hell yeah, if you haven't seen the Dimebash video, click up here. Okay, good. Back to Olaf Scholz, Englund.